Aaron Collins, Missouri Farm Bureau. Jim Rasick Auto Group. Sugarfoot Barbecue. Remax Truman Lake. Golden Valley Memorial Healthcare. Integrity Floors. The Landmark Restaurant. Clark Tire. C-Squared Embroidery and Screen Printing. Real-Time Photography. Primitive Old Crow and Winery. Bernard Tax and Bookkeeping. Laura Anstein, Anstein Realty and Auction. Creative Paint and Supply.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is James Hinkle. I am here with our master producer, Josh, and we are getting set for varsity volleyball right here at Pleasant Hill. The Cardinals are taking on the Roosters tonight. They just finished the C team. There will be no JV tonight, which is why this game is coming to you a little bit earlier than normal. The C team did fall to the Roosters in 2 games. But they're going to get warmed up here, and we just wanted to jump on here really quick and tell you to stay tuned because the game should start within the next 10 or so minutes. Trying something new here. A lot of people are tuning in late and missing the first parts of the game, so we're going to go live a little bit earlier. So that also lets everyone see our sponsors who make all this possible as well. When you see them or you have need for products or service, please keep these sponsors in mind because you would not have high school volleyball without them. Literally, they made this all possible, and we thank them very much. Of course, the schools have gone through all kinds of trouble in order to have sports this year due to COVID and all the restrictions and everything, and we were able to schedule these games and get this all going on. But for now, we're going to go back into our pre-roll. You guys just sit tight, and we will have Clinton Cardinal High School varsity volleyball next.
Aaron Collins, Missouri Farm Bureau. Jim Rasick Auto Group. Sugarfoot Barbecue. Remax Truman Lake. Golden Valley Memorial Healthcare. Integrity Floors. The Landmark Restaurant. Clark Tire. C-Squared Embroidery and Screen Printing. Real-Time Photography. Primitive Old Crow and Winery. Bernard Tax and Bookkeeping. Laura Anstein, Anstein Realty and Auction. Creative Paint and Supply. Aaron Collins, Missouri Farm Bureau. Jim Rasick, Auto Group. Sugarfoot Barbecue. Remax, Truman Lake. Golden Valley Memorial Healthcare. Integrity Floors. The Landmark Restaurant. Clark Tire. C-Squared Embroidery and Screen Printing. Real-Time Photography. Primitive Old Crow and Winery. Bernard Tax and Bookkeeping. Laura Anstein, Anstein Realty and Auction. Creative Paint and Supply. Aaron Collins, Missouri Farm Bureau. Jim Rasick, Auto Group. Sugarfoot Barbecue. Remax, Truman Lake. Golden Valley Memorial Healthcare. Integrity Floors. The Landmark Restaurant. Clark Tire. C-Squared Embroidery and Screen Printing. Real-Time Photography. Primitive Old Crow and Winery. Bernard Tax and Bookkeeping. Laura Anstein, Anstein Realty and Auction. Creative Paint and Supply. Aaron Collins, Missouri Farm Bureau. Jim Rasick, Auto Group. Sugarfoot Barbecue. Remax, Truman Lake. Golden Valley Memorial Healthcare. Integrity Floors. The Landmark Restaurant. Clark Tire. C-Squared Embroidery and Screen Printing. Real-Time Photography. Primitive Old Crow and Winery. Bernard Tax and Bookkeeping. Laura Anstein, Anstein Realty and Auction. Creative Paint and Supply. Aaron Collins, Missouri Farm Bureau. Jim Rasick, Auto Group. Sugarfoot Barbecue. Remax, Truman Lake. Golden Valley Memorial Healthcare, Integrity Floors, The Landmark Restaurant, Clark Tire, C² Embroidery and Screen Printing, Real Time Photography, Primitive Old Crow and Winery, Bernard Tax and Bookkeeping, Laura Anstein, Anstein Realty and Auction, Creative Paint and Supply. Aaron Collins, Missouri Farm Bureau, Jim Rasick Auto Group, Sugarfoot Barbecue, Remax Truman Lake, Golden Valley Memorial Healthcare, Integrity Floors, The Landmark Restaurant, Clark Tire, C² Embroidery and Screen Printing, Real Time Photography, Primitive Old Crow and Winery, Bernard Tax and Bookkeeping, Laura Anstein, Anstein Realty and Auction, Creative Paint and Supply. Aaron Collins, Missouri Farm Bureau, Jim Rasick Auto Group, Sugarfoot Barbecue, Remax Truman Lake, Golden Valley Memorial Healthcare, Integrity Floors, The Landmark Restaurant, Clark Tire, C² Embroidery and Screen Printing, Real Time Photography, Primitive Old Crow and Winery, Bernard Tax and Bookkeeping, Laura Anstein, Anstein Realty and Auction, Creative Paint and Supply.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Clinton Cardinal Volleyball, varsity volleyball. Thanks for hanging around. We are about to get started here. They're calling off starters, it looks like, but a little information. We have live streamed. We live streamed last Tuesday night at Nevada. Clinton did fall in that game in it went 5 games. It went 5 games, whole 5 games. And they also lost to Bolivar the night before that. So back-to-back losses there. Before that, Clinton was completely undefeated. But then they fell to Bolivar and then to Nevada. Bolivar is, I think they're still undefeated as well. Tonight, producing, we have Josh Williams over here on the laptop.
Also on commentary.
Also
for the first time ever.
For the first time ever, yes. Yeah, you've heard me and Stacy talk about Josh, and now we're going to, we're actually going to bring him on the air.
So I've never seen this team play. Now, we've always covered Clinton.
Yes.
Now, me and you were talking before this, and just kind of peek behind the curtain for anybody who's listening. I don't really go to every single game. I mainly go when James needs me. Now, we were talking last time I saw Clinton play. They did really, really well. Like, they kicked butt pretty much. And you told me the last game they played, they didn't do so well.
Well, they lost to Nevada. They came out the first couple of games. It seemed like they were not on the same page. They were playing a little soft, and then they won the next two games, bringing it to 5, and just had a few missteps and just didn't recover back from that. So I mean, really, the teams were evenly matched. It's just that Clinton got off to kind of a slow start.
Yeah.
And the night before that, they played Bolivar's, which is they're always a good team. So.
Yeah. I mean, every game I've watched them play or helped produce for Clinton, I mean, I've always saw them as like a really formidable force initially. Like people like Maddie Allard, she's to me always stands out, and then her and Mercedes Brown always really stand out to me as far as their spiking ability and their serving as well. And so it just kind of surprised me when I heard like they didn't do so well last game.
Oh yeah. But Mitchell, she is. I mean, she plays on the back row. She's their. I guess she does all the bumping in the back, and gets a lot of the serves that comes across. She was just having kind of an off night. For the first game, it was like she wasn't quite in position and didn't make those spectacular plays like we've seen her do in the past. But this time. It wasn't until the second and third game that they finally kind of got back to their normal way of playing. So, all right, well, here we go. Clinton is going to lead off here with the first serve, and that is Alexander. And we are underway. We've got a set and our first spike.
Ooh, and they always do really well with their recovery as far as when they get spiked and they're able to recover from not getting it, a point against them.
Yeah, that's something that they struggled with is they didn't have those recoveries in the last game. But here, right off the bat, Alexander with her second serve, and that will go out.
Okay. So. She's always really, I've noticed she does really well in their serving. Probably, from what I can tell, probably one of their best ones.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
See, Mitchell, she makes that look so easy, but those are so difficult to do. And here comes a spike, and there's that recovery.
That recovery right there.
That great recovery that Clinton's kind of known for.
Now, is this has this team been playing together for a long time? Are they all like seniors? I don't know the details there, really.
Allard and Page are all seniors. I believe Page is a senior as well as Hendrich, and they've been playing together. Now, Brown played quite a bit last year as a freshman, and she's just a sophomore this year. And look at this serve.
Yeah, she's really good. She really stands out to me. Yeah. Like I said, her and Maddie Allard, from when I've watched them play, has always done really well. And also number 3, Jackson, she spikes.
Of course, Pleasant Hill called for the lift on that, and here comes her second serve. Comes the set, and the spike a little bit behind her, easy for Mitchell to get, and that will go out.
That will go out, yeah.
Allard looks like she swung a little late and got that ball up instead of straight in like normal, so that will make it 2-3.
It happens. Oof.
I believe that was Allard there on the spike.
Okay, very good.
You'll see Brown play in the back quite a bit, but she can move into that front position there, and she's very versatile.
Mm-hmm. I've always loved Maddie Allard's serves. It's like she gets right up in the air and hits it.
That high serve like you see in the college games.
Yep, exactly.
Ooh. Oh. Hendrich spiked that, got blocked, and then came back. She tried to get She tried to recover and unfortunately goes out of bounds.
Yep.
It's 3-4. And the ball has gone to the bathroom.
Hey, when you gotta go, you gotta
go. Gotta go. Well, we were at a football game the other day, and the referee had to leave the game.
That was so funny.
And here's the serve by Pleasant Hill.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
That's just how that goes sometimes.
Mitchell dived in there and got that, got the bump there.
Yep. She's always stands out for me for that. Like, be able to go down to the, right down to the floor and get the recovery.
Oh, yeah. And, the other night she struggled, but tonight, obviously, she is not. Paige makes a good recover there. Set. Jackson spikes. Here's the set. Spike, and it will go out of bounds. That will make it 5-4 Clinton. Paige Gillen to serve. Oh, it's a little low. Does make it over the net. Yes.
Whoops.
And her second serve.
Very good.
Spike from the back. Mitchell takes that one easily. Hendricks just tips it over.
Just tips it over.
Yeah.
Nice.
She tips it right in that empty spot. That's one thing that they struggled with in their last game is they would do those little tip plays, and Nevada was able to recover from those. And her third serve hits the top of the net. Set.
Oof.
Off the fingertips, it might have been Jackson there. That pole's in the way.
Yeah.
This is kind of a neat setup. Their net actually swings down from the ceiling, just like you see a lot of the basketball goals.
It's very interesting. I've actually never seen that before.
It's rare. Here's the serve.
So the other team's number 16. I didn't realize how tall she was until she was up against.
Oh wow! Now that okay, classic Clinton right there. The ball gets a little out of control, but they make the recovery.
Yep.
I don't think they meant for that to go back over the net, but it does. Jackson here with the serve.
Hey, it works. Ooh.
Here's the bump. Brown with the spike.
Ooh. Well, they seem to be working as a good unit now.
Oh yeah, this is the same team that we've seen. It's just every once in a while, a team has an off night, and they did against Nevada. Jackson's second serve. Here is the set. Bumps it over. Free ball here. Here's the set, and Brown spikes. Oof. That will go out of,
That's out.
Yeah.
Very good.
They went to bump the ball, but unfortunately she had a lot of speed on that, and it went back and behind her and out of bounds. 10-5 now. Jackson, is this her fourth serve?
I believe so.
Okay.
It's the third or fourth. I can't remember exactly.
At this angle that we're out, every one of these balls, Jackson dives for it, but unfortunately can't get to it. Every one of these serves looks like it's going to be in the net because we are at such an elevated position.
Right.
I mean, we are almost looking
straight down.
You can see it on the camera angles. We were almost looking straight down.
Oh, yeah.
So
it's not too bad up here. I mean, you have to go up on a ladder, but it still works.
Yeah. And
there you go.
so Pleasant Hill, they
take the ball back.
They got a lot of height up front, but they're kind of struggling with with the spikes that Clinton on. Hendricks with her serve, flat-footed.
Which is kind of surprising because I can just tell the other team, the Pleasant Hill team, has a lot of height with their players.
Of course, Allard was able to just jump up there and just fling that ball back into an empty spot, and we will go to commercial, bringing up our first sponsor, which will be Farm Bureau.
Aaron Collins. Apparently, from when I listened in on the producing, it sounds like he's in the same area that Stacey works in.
Yeah, and the Clinton Corner Shopping Center, which is right across the street from Casey's. And a lot of people know this shopping center because that's where Blue Ribbon Bakery is. We're going to give them a free plug. Oh, yeah, I know.
Love Blue Ribbon. We got our wedding cake from there.
Yeah.
Me and my wife did, and it was incredible.
Delicious. But that's they're almost directly across from Aaron Collins' office. Okay, Hendrich with her second serve.
6-12.
Here's the bump.
Oof.
Spike goes in behind Smith. Not able to get to that. She immediately takes credit for missing that one. She's like, that was my bad. That was my bad. So.
That's right. You own up to it, and then you learn from your mistakes and try
right.
and fix it later on.
Here's the spike. She got that one. Bump, and looks like they're going to get a free play.
Nice.
But Alexander's able to put it back in the corner.
Very nice.
And gets a point, makes it 13-7.
So now Alexander's going to serve. I've always liked her serves, too. She always does really well with getting, what do you call them? Aces? What is it called? When they... I'm not very good at the vocabulary.
Yeah.
I'm not very good at the vocabulary, I will be honest.
But that's okay. That's okay. Yeah. You know what? There really isn't a single girl on the Clinton team that has a bad serve.
No, not at all.
Some of your younger players may be a little more inexperienced. Oh, they are going to call that in. And we have a great vantage point here, and I think the referee is correct, or the line judge, or whatever you call him. That was definitely in, making it 9-13. Smith dives in. Oh, unfortunately, Smith gets in the way of Alexander. She couldn't get to it. I'd just like to say hello to my wife, who I know is watching at home. Smith bumps. Here's the set. Allard to spike. Oof. It is blocked. Mitchell sets. Page gets it over. And here's the spike. It goes out of bounds.
That will be out.
Smith comes out. Jackson comes in for Clinton. Brown back to serve. Actually went to school with Mercedes Brown's uncle, Brian. Well, and then I think Richie's her dad. Look at that.
That recovery, she is really good at that,
yeah.
from what I've noticed. I mean, she's really excellent.
She's one of the best that I've seen in a while. Of course, Pleasant Hill gets a free ball here. Spike.
Oof.
Oh.
The number 16 on their team, that's the height can take an advantage. We've seen in many games.
Yeah. I don't know what they call this alignment because I'm not as familiar with volleyball as well, but they put two girls on the back and the rest of them up front.
And Stacy was here, she'd know.
Yeah, she would know. She would know those things. She played a lot of volleyball in high school. But just want to point out that Pleasant Hill they've got three girls in the back, kind of more of your traditional look. If anybody knows what these different positions or defenses are, go ahead and put them in the comments below. I'd love to know.
Very good.
So
11-16.
11-16 Clinton.
And for some reason, just like the style of Maddie Allard serves, just like you said in college, like she just jumps up and just
and whacks the ball. Takes several steps.
Never hits it too hard. Hits it right in the middle.
Yeah.
Oof. That'll happen sometimes.
Brown missed that one, but she'll get the next one.
All right. There she goes.
Mitchell sets.
Oh.
Jackson, blocked. Goes right back in behind Jackson. 13-16. And it will be Pleasant Hill serve.
They'll have to find a way around that because that height will have an advantage on the Pleasant Hill team.
Brown bumps. Gets in the net. Oh. Yeah, they got him with a lift. That's one other thing we saw the other night that Clinton was doing is they were bumping the ball into the net, and then to recover from that's always difficult. Here comes the serve. Brown with a bump. Alexander with the set. Mallard with the spike
That's
and the
in.
score.
Very
17-14.
Let's see that again. That looked pretty nice.
Always, always, always. Yeah. I wish we could travel with an extra monitor so we could watch those.
Right?
Gillen with the serve. Here's the set. Spike.
Ooh.
Mitchell reaches out, but just not able to get to that one.
I will say this is a good back and forth game. It's very competitive, and you can tell they're working their hardest to get the win.
And, you know, Clinton has led this entire time, but Pleasant Hill is still playing well.
Oh, yes.
So here's the spike. Out.
Yeah.
Of course, you hear all the girls yelling, out! You know, that's one thing that you know you got a good team is when you got that communication.
It's kind
on
of a
the court.
necessity for any team to really have that kind of communication.
Oh, yeah. Tries bumping one over, sneaking one.
In any
so Clinton tries the same thing. Neither one of them successful. Here comes the spike. Bump, set, and Brown to spike. Recovered well by.
This is some really good volleyball we're watching right here.
Yeah. Nice
really good back and
on.
forth.
Set.
Oh, there it is. Like we were talking about, great in any sport, in any team, communication is one of the biggest keys to actually having a winning team.
Oh, yes. Maybe not wrestling.
No, yeah, that is more than of a one-on. Well, no, the coach communication and telling them what to do from the sidelines. I mean, you kind of go with that a little bit.
Yeah. Nope, it looks like they're going to call Clinton with the lift. Maybe it was a lift? Okay.
I wasn't sure.
Yeah. You know, one thing is, and I know we talk about this in filmmaking, that, you know, you check your ego at the door.
Yep.
You know, that's true in sports as well. Walk in, being a team player. Nice. Nice dive there by Smith, but unfortunately.
Walk in, be confident, but be humble as well.
Exactly. Exactly. Of course, talking about coaching, Coach Turner, first year, straight out of college. Bump.
There we go with the spike from
Brown,
Mercedes Brown.
kind of almost a free ball there, but here's the spike.
Ooh,
look at that by Mitchell.
Save.
Oh,
What a
I know we
save.
can't go and rents to replay that one, but it would be worth it.
That would be. And they got the point.
Yes.
They got the point. Very nice. That was a good save. That was one heck of a save.
Mitchell made that all happen with her athleticism and her you know, her court awareness.
I'd say the grit too, just not unwillingness to give up.
Well, you know, truth be told, I've played basketball with her dad, who's sitting right over there in the stands, and even in our little, shall we say, a little older age, a competitor, and we definitely seen that in his daughter. And the serve, the bump and set, spike goes into the back.
Yeah, that was definitely in.
18-21, Clinton's still in the lead. And it looks like the golf team has made it back. I don't know how well they've done.
Who knows? I mean, I played golf.
Is that on screen?
No, that wasn't
okay.
actually. We weren't able to capture that one.
Oh, he's going to call that in. Yeah, I think that was just on the line.
Call that in, really.
He hesitated, but I think he made the right call. And here's the serve. Smith. Allard with the spike. Oof. Blocked, but it goes out of bounds.
And they are back in this game.
Yeah, it looks like I thought maybe that hit Smith, but I guess the block went out of bounds. So
gotcha.
Clinton serve. And here's the spike. Jackson bumps it back over. Spike. She puts it right there in front of her. Making it.
Yeah, we're right underneath the home team's audience, so we can definitely hear them cheering on their teams.
Yeah. Well, we're talking to the athletic director, and he said that they can only do 200 people in the building right now. So, off the top of the net, Mitchell gets it. Ooh. Spike.
And they're back in this almost tie game now, 21-22.
Well, if memory serves me correct, Pleasant Hill is 4-1 right now. So.
And what is Clinton right now?
They're 5-2.
Okay.
I believe. Of course, that's what that. According to Misha, I'm going by what Misha has on their website. So that's 20. Sometimes that doesn't get updated. And one thing that does happen from time to time is that they'll go and they'll play in a tournament. So all those games will count. It's just that they won't be on the Misha website.
Gotcha.
And
I'm not sure what happened there.
I think the girls were in the wrong spot. So that's 24 game point for Clinton if they can hit this one.
Here we go.
Of course, they've got Brown back there and she's got that powerful serve.
And she's toe a little bit there.
Yeah, and she's playing a little soccer. See serve. Set. Spike.
Ooh, nice
Brown
save.
bumps. Alexander sets. Jackson with that powerful.
Out.
Off the fingertips, out of bounds, giving Clinton the game.
Oh, nice.
I believe we're doing the best of 5 tonight.
Okay.
I think that I'd heard that. So, as we roll in our advertisers here in a second, I want to thank all of them for making all of this possible, of course. I want to put a little shout out to my wife, who's probably home from the office by now and watching. Of course, with the early start with this game, and then my wife had a late appointment. She was not able to get away from the office to be here to do the play-by-play like she normally is.
So now you're stuck with me.
Now we're stuck with Josh. So.
I'm happy to be here. This is fun.
Yes.
It's always fun.
Yes. A little bit of information coming up. I think it is October 9th. Have I told you about this yet?
You have not.
Told you.
So
Okay.
I'm here
This
first.
is information. Probably need to tell Osceola this too. My bad. But no, Katie, who normally is covering Clinton football, are not going to be able to cover that night.
Ooh.
Now, I would normally said, well, we've got other things we're scheduled to do, but it is Clinton's homecoming.
Ooh. Yeah,
so,
and it's our hometown. So.
And that is our hometown, and of course we're covering a lot of Clinton sports with of course volleyball here, and then some soccer. Even though a lot of our soccer games have been canceled that we were supposed to be at, we are going to switch from Osceola and do the homecoming game for Clinton. I apologize to all those Osceola people, but unfortunately. Osceola's homecoming game got canceled last week. Which I was talking to Dusty Schubert, and I was like, that kind of sucks. When are you going to do your homecoming? And then he told me that they're going to go ahead and do all the ceremonies and stuff anyway, even though there wouldn't be a football game. So we missed that, and I really felt bad. And I told Dusty that if I had it my way, I wouldn't do it that way. So Pleasant Hill trying to rally the troops. They're being loud.
One of the things I always notice every game I watch is the number two, Katie Mitchell. She's always trying to get her team hyped up, hitting them with high fives and telling them, hey, let's keep going, let's keep doing this. That's always good to have that positivity on the team.
Yeah. She reminds me of her dad in that way because he's that way. He's a competitor. For a brief time, I'd go in and play basketball in the morning, and he would play with us as well. And wow, he'd run circles around me. Of course, I was never a good basketball player. I was just there to run around so I could burn some calories.
Yep.
And here comes the first serve. Mitchell bumps. Gets a little out of control. Looks like they're going to say she was – I don't know if they called that in the net or called that into the umpire.
One of the two.
So, Pleasant Hill strikes first. Roosters, chicks, I guess they call them.
Ooh.
Oh.
That's all right.
Mitchell slips there a little bit. I think they call them the chicks. Yes.
Yep.
The roosters and the chicks. So, chick serve. Kind of an easy serve there. And spike by Allard.
Very spike by Maddie Allard.
Putting Clinton on the board. Oh, just want to thank everybody for tuning in here. And while you're watching, go ahead and hit that share button. Alexander serve. Backs her up a little bit. Bumps. Here's the set. Set comes in far. That looks like it was out of bounds.
It was. Also, everybody, if you guys are liking what you're watching here on Facebook, don't forget to hit that like button so we know you are enjoying what you're watching.
No, they said that hit the line.
Really? Okay, so I need
All right, okay.
guess I need to change that on the scoreboard there.
And here's the serve. Smith bumps. Alexander sets. Brown spikes. And here's a spike.
Ooh.
Oh. Brown pulled her hands back thinking Smith was going to be there, but unfortunately she was just about a half a step too far back.
Just a little miscommunication there. That's all right.
You know, Clinton defends the net and defends the net well, but then we've got the two people in the back. Mitchell with a
Mitchell
beautiful
just right with that
bump.
grind, yes. Nice.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't even need to spike it that hard. You just need to get a little bit over the net, and it'll go right behind.
Well, that's what Clinton does so well is, you know, they go up the net, and she could have whacked that ball, but she's seen that the other girls were in a position where she could just flip it over them and get the score. 4-2. Pleasant Hill right now. Here's the bump. Set. Spike. And Jackson with the spike. Dive. Nice.
Whoa.
Nice.
That was
dig.
a good save. That was a good dig right there.
Alexander with the set. Allard with the spike, but it goes out of bounds. 5-4 Pleasant Hill.
There we go.
Mitchell with the bump. Alexander with the set. He just bumped on kind of a free ball to get over there. Spike gets by Brown. 6-2.
Something must happen in that huddle because Pleasant Hill is coming back.
It's all that stomping they did over here in the stands before the next
been.
game. Must have been. So. And here's the serve. Goes out of bounds.
All right, well, let's see if Clinton can make their own comeback and get ahead on the scoreboard.
Only down by 3 right now. Of course, Allard's got that wicked serve.
Oh, yeah. Nice serve, nice serve.
Here's the bumps.
The girl on Pleasant Hill, number 16, is just her height. She is definitely using her height to her advantage, and she's got really powerful spiking ability. Was it Tara Reberry?
Yeah. It's, I tell you what, we're up here in the rafters, and there's no lights, so it's hard to read the roster.
It is definitely hard to read it a little bit.
Alexander.
Ooh, nice save.
Oh, nice save. Jackson bumps, needs to go over.
Oh,
the net.
man.
Looks like it's going to be a free ball for Clinton. Set. Morgan just bumps it over. Didn't quite get the spike set up there. Jackson bumps. Alexander sets. Clinton struggling getting their spike set up.
Ooh, that was in.
Coach Turner's going to call a timeout, bring the girls over, and kind of let them get back into.
Well, while we're here, let's go ahead and thank Jim Rasick for everything he does for us, being not only a timeout sponsor, but our scoreboard sponsor as well.
Scoreboard sponsor as well. On the loop, Jim Rasick. You know, anytime Jim Rasick comes up, I got to sing the song.
Yeah, that song is
for a car,
stuck in my head every time I hear it.
We've been listening to that song. I know you haven't lived here your entire life.
No, I mean, well, a little peek behind the curtain in my personal life. I was prior military, so I was down here at Whiteman Air Force Base. That's where I met my wife, who is from here.
I remember listening as a teenager, and of course, I'm only 27 now. And here's the serve.
Yeah, I'm not even 27.
Jackson with the spike. Bump, set. Here comes the spike, and blocked and goes out of bounds. 9-3. Clinton just not finding an answer to this.
They may have to, find a rally point at somewhere. Right now, Pleasant Hill is pulling away.
You know, you get into a rhythm, and right now, Pleasant Hill is in their rhythm. And Clinton just can't like this last little series.
All it takes
They
is
couldn't get their spikes set up properly.
Yep. All it takes is one moment to get a little bit of a rush going, and then you'll find a way.
And that is in. She put that right on the line. All right. Gellin serves. Spike. Mitchell bumps. Gellin sets. Jackson spikes.
Nice spike
Wow.
by Jackson. Let's see that one again. That one looked pretty good.
She has the most powerful spike. I mean, it is never. It's always wham.
Right.
Okay, here we go. Gellin to serve. We got the set. Spike's coming. Mitchell,
Nice save by Mitchell.
Handles it well.
Ooh, a little miscommunication there.
Yeah. Jackson looked like she was trying to bump that back so that Gellin could spike it, but it just went at a weird angle there. And here comes the serve. Oh, they're calling that in.
Oh, I don't know about that one.
Yeah.
That looked out to me. I don't know.
Hey, they all look out to me whenever it's
True. Very true.
We're not biased for Clinton. Only a lot. Brown. Oh, nice recovery by Clinton. We're going to get kind of a free ball here. Set. Hendrich spikes.
And it's in there. Maybe we'll see if this is that opening that Clinton needs to get at least caught up to Pleasant Hill.
Jackson to serve. Hits the top of the net. They do get a set. Spike. It's blocked by Clinton.
Not sure how that works. Why Pleasant Hill got the point there? I don't know.
There
must be some rules. I'm sure there is.
Okay, there's a little flag up here. I think maybe it hit it, and that means it's out of bounds.
Gotcha.
I think that's what happened. You might not have been able to see it. It's kind of hard to see at our angle here. Mitchell bumped it over.
Out.
That one is out.
Clinton's still working their hardest to stay in this game. Try and get it 2-0.
You know, when you're one of these judges, and they usually just pull somebody out of the crowd, no matter what you call, you're making one side happy and one side mad.
It's true.
Oh.
All that matters is called fair and down the middle, and that's all that matters.
Yeah. And it looks like she was going to spike that, but pulled back in the last second. Seeing an opening on the side. Hendricks serve. Comes the set. Spike. Oh.
Miscommunication there.
A little miscommunication there.
That's all right.
Of course, we got Katie Mitchell in the back. And Smith in the back as well. Here comes Spike.
Ooh, nice save.
Of course, is that Jackson? No, that's Alexander that makes the dive, number 10. Trying to save that. 14-9.
Nice save.
She did bump it over.
Can they capitalize, though?
Yeah. And here's the set. Brown to Spike.
Nice by Brown. Very nice.
Clinton only down by 4 now.
We have Alexander serving next.
And here's the spike. Mitchell bumps. Gonna call her with the lift. She
did not look happy with that call.
You know, she's like, wait a minute.
Did not look happy with that call.
But you just move on.
Yep, that's all you can do.
15-10. You know, every one of these serves look like it's going to go in the net.
He does to me, too.
The angle that we were at, it just... Mercedes. Nice dig. And the spike.
That number 16 on their team. Dangerous.
Chicks. She's a tall chick. Chick, yeah. What is she? She's listed at 6'3".
Makes sense.
Yeah, I believe it. Brown with a bump. Here's the set by Alexander. Allard spikes it over. Puts it in a location where it's a little awkward to get, and it goes into the locker room.
Still only 4 points behind. They can still come back for this one.
Man, this ball has a small bladder. It's had to go take a potty break
Gone
twice.
to the bathroom twice now. What's going on here?
We were down in Nevada, and they have a really long gym. Here's the spike.
Ooh, nice. By
Kind of
Maddie Allard.
Gets right back up and ready to play.
Ooh.
Kind of took a nasty fall there.
She did.
Yeah, she looks like she's fine. But at one end of the gym, if the ball got into the, went towards the end of the gym, the gym is twice as long as this one. So Jason Abner would sit back there and recover the ball for him. And here's Paige Gillen, bumps it over. Alexander bump, and Hendricks knocks it over. Here's the spike.
Nice save by Mitchell. Can they capitalize
Alexander
right here?
And Jackson with that
there
wicked spike. 13-17.
Good spike by Jackson.
Jackson's only listed at 5'6", but she plays like she's 9 foot tall.
She's got the height. She can definitely do jump.
Nice recovery there by Clinton. Brown gets it back in, and they're able to spike it, but it does go out of bounds. Hendricks a little long on that one. 18-13. Clinton letting this one slip by him slowly. Here's a spike, or the serve. Set. Alexander puts it over the net. Spike blocked by Hendrich. 14-18. Clinton down by 4. Here's the serve. Set.
Oh.
Mitchell
Almost there.
barely missing that one. But how many times tonight have we seen her dig those out every single time?
It's impressive. Here we go.
Here's the serve. Looks like it's going to be in the net.
Now
that one was in the net.
That one definitely was in the net.
When they first started playing, I was like, every time they would serve, I was like, it's going to be in the net. No. Morgan to serve. And that one will go out.
Was out.
Morgan seems like she's just been struggling the last couple of games.
Well, everybody saw people go in a little bit of a cold spell there.
Yeah.
Then eventually they'll find the rhythm.
Get the shanks. All right, here's the serve.
Ooh.
Nice dig. Over by Brown.
That dig was nice, but it hit Mitchell a little bit there in the face there, just a little bit. But
21-15. Here's the serve. Mitchell bump, set. Allard with the spike. Mitchell bump, set. Brown bumps it over.
Ooh, nice save.
They just put the ball over, but unfortunately they weren't set for it, giving Clinton the point.
They weren't ready there.
All right.
Alexander serving.
Here comes the serve by Alexander. Smith gets it over about at the net. Oh.
Their number 16 spikes.
Yeah.
Spikes that pretty hard.
22-16.
Can Clinton make a comeback and win game 2?
Alexander sets. Here's the spike by Gelland.
All right.
23-16. You know, it seems like Pleasant Hills just put Clinton on their heels a little bit, and they just not able to kind of turn that corner just yet. And here's your serve. Mitchell. The set by Alexander.
Ooh, they were ready for it.
Gelland was trying to get out of the way.
Yep.
And just everybody got tied up right there at the net.
Here's game point for Pleasant Hill.
24-16. Alexander sets. They just bump it over. Here's set. A spike. And that will be
That
game.
will be in.
So we are now 1-1.
Well, Clinton, tried their hardest there in game 2.
Yeah,
They just couldn't quite find a way to get a comeback going.
Do you remember the score from the first one? I know Clinton won, but it was 25.
I honestly don't remember.
Yeah, and I failed a lot. Anyway,
We apologize,
so,
folks.
we are all tied up here. Each team has one game.
And you said this was best of 5, right?
I believe so. It should be because we didn't have a JV game. So,
Yep.
Of course, we were down at their last game Tuesday night at Nevada, and they won all 5 games.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. So, I'd like to thank all our sponsors, of course, as we sit and let them roll across the screen, give them a little credit for making all of this possible.
And we also, we do have to thank the sponsors definitely because they help make this possible. We also got to thank you, James, for grinding out and trying to find all the sponsors you can to help make this actually happen. So props to everybody, to James Hinkle for making all this happen.
Well, I appreciate it. I appreciate that. And I know we've gotten a lot of positive feedback. Last year when we were doing sports, there hadn't been video for basketball for a long time, and we worked really hard to get that, make that all possible. And, big thanks to the Booster Club, Clinton Booster Club, because they were the ones that kind of helped get all that going. And basically what happened is I went to them. They had a little meeting, and I was like, I'm sick of setting through basketball season and not being able to watch it. I was like, I got this equipment here. Let's do something. So we all made it happen. And one of our other goals moving into this season was to cover more sports than just your traditional, football. And last year we covered more basketball. And now,
hence why you brought me on.
Yeah.
We've known each other for a little while now. We've known of each other, and then we always talked about working together, and finally found a way to do so.
Yeah. Well, I remember I ran into you at the museum.
Yep, that's where my wife used to work.
Yep.
At the Henry County Museum.
Yeah. And you showed me some of your pictures, and I immediately, this guy knows what he's doing.
Appreciate that.
I immediately I was like, the composition, the color, okay, it's there. So
I appreciate that.
So
I try my best to make the photos, put the best of my ability, make them look the best I can.
all right. Well, it translates into your production here. So here's the serve, bump. Here's
Alexander
the
with
set.
the serve. Let's see if Clinton can make.
Mitchell can't quite get there. First point goes to.
Even though the first point
The
went to
Chicks.
Pleasant Hill, let's see if Clinton can make a comeback to win game 3. Here we go.
Well, Clinton needs to show them that they're the bigger bird.
See what you did there.
Oh,
Nice.
Is that Allard with the spike there?
That was.
So it's 1-1. Yeah. Well, they're the Chicks and the Cardinals. That's what I meant.
I think we all know what you meant. We all know what you meant.
That's
At least I did.
yeah. Here's Brown serve. Alexander sets. Ooh,
Allard
instead
just
of
a little
spiking
bit.
it, she just tips it over.
And
that is
was
in.
Back to serve for Pleasant Hill, Mackenzie Carlisle.
2-1. We're all tied up, one game apiece. Brown bumps, Alexander sets. Jackson goes to spike.
Nice
Mitchell
save
with
by
a nice-
Mitchell. Can they capitalize?
No.
Oh, no.
No, they're calling for the tip.
Really?
They're yeah. Paige was like, got the fingers. Nope, sorry. Brown bumps. Alexander sets. Allard spikes, and that was in the corner.
Nice spike by Maddie Allard.
No controversy there. That was definitely in.
So I'm honestly just curious, I don't know if you know or not, but in traditional like volleyball, like college and stuff like that, do they have where they can like challenge a ruling or something like that?
Yes, they do. And
So I'm sure they can't really
serve.
do that in high school because they don't have.
nice block.
Nice
and
block.
does it? Okay. Looks like it landed
Tied
out
3-3.
of bounds. 3-3. To answer your question, yes, they do have instant replay at most of the college levels. I know that sometimes when I watch the Big Ten, they'll have college volleyball on there and Big Ten channel. And nice recovery by Pleasant Hill. Alexander sets. Morgan
Ooh,
spikes.
nice.
4-3.
Clinton taking the lead.
Yeah. Actually, this system here does have the ability to do instant replay. It's just,
I don't know if they would.
yeah. It's just, yeah. And that goes out.
Yeah. Tied up, 4-4.
Allard comes out. Mitchell comes in.
Here we go.
Sets the ball. Jackson
Ooh,
decides to
tips
tip it over.
Nice.
Yeah. You know, you don't see her do that very often. She's got such power.
Sometimes it's good to be. You
Yeah.
gotta be smart and know what you need to do next. You need to hit it hard or just give it a little bit of touch and have it go over the net.
And here's the serve. A little out of control. Free play by the spike. Oh. Jackson not quite able to recover that one.
Right now they are neck and neck, back and forth. Makes for good volleyball to watch.
Here's a set. Alexander spikes it over.
Ooh.
Mitchell dives for it, but she put it way out there where she couldn't get to it. 6-5. The Chicks have taken the lead. Here's the serve. And the set. Jackson's just going to bump it over. There's a set. Spikes it from way back.
Ooh.
Oh, looks like she might have got hit in the face a little bit there.
Just a little bit.
7-5. So I'm pretty sure they're playing 5 games. Here's the serve. Oh, a little miscommunication there. Now in the third game, or the last game, they'll play to 15. If
Oh, for
memory
game 5?
Yeah, I believe
Okay.
so. Or if they're playing, best of 3, then this will be 15. Guess I should have looked that up. So that serve goes into the net. 8-6. The Chicks take a little bit of a lead. But Clinton's about to spread their wings here and fly right by him, and that will go into the net. Smith comes into the game. Smith bumps. Set. Brown to spike.
Brown to spike. Nice. All right, let's see if they get tied back up.
Allard comes into the game for Mitchell on the bench. Long serve there, way in the back. There's a spike.
Nice save.
Brown to spike.
Nice save by Smith.
Into the back. She can't control it. Goes out of bounds, giving Clinton the point. 8-9 is your score. Hendricks with the serve. Oh, looks like she bumped that up, and it was going to be a little out of control, but she just tipped it over. Clinton was not ready. 10-8.
Back to serve, Hannah Joyce.
Here's your serve. Smith bumps. Alexander.
No, and it's out.
Yeah, I was looking to see if they got some fingertips in there, but I guess not. 10 or 11, not 8. Chicks. Chicks to serve here. So. Nice bump. Oh.
Not sure what happened there.
Did
you see what happened there?
Maybe a lift. Somebody got into a net.
Well, jump in the comments, folks, and let us know what you saw, if you know what exactly happened there.
Alexander to serve. That does go out of bounds. 12-9.
Now serving Maddie Nelson.
Here's your serve. Mitchell digs that one out. Allard to spike and is successful. That'll be 12-10. Clinton down by 2. Brown back to serve.
Back to serve, Mercedes Brown.
Jackson back in the game. Here's your bump. They set. Spike.
That
Brown
spike
not
is
able
just
to.
dangerous, man.
Was that number 15? Spike that?
Number 16.
Nah, 16's on the bench.
Nope, 16's right there.
Oh, okay, there she is.
Yep, their
I was
main,
looking
their
for-
main spiker, Tara Reberry.
Reberry. Okay, and here's your serve. Brown struggles a little bit. Jackson. Oh.
Trying something a little different there, did not pan out.
14-10. Here's your serve.
Nice save. Can they? Oh,
No.
nope, not quite there.
Yeah.
Timeout for Clinton. They definitely have find some kind of strategy to get themselves back in this game.
Yeah, right.
And while we have our timeout, let's go ahead and thank Golden Valley Memorial.
Healthcare.
I like how you said that there. No, but they've done a great job here during the COVID pandemic here, helping keep everybody healthy, giving out guidelines. And so far in Clinton, we've had a little bit of a bump in cases, but we do always appreciate everything Golden Valley does. I mean, my daughter goes there to be seen by her doctor, and she does always a great job taking care of her. So thank you very much,
Of course,
Golden
Golden Valley has locations in multiple locations,
Definitely.
including Osceola and where else?
There was somewhere else. I can't
Warsaw.
I think it was Warsaw. Yeah,
yeah.
Warsaw. All right, here we go. Let's see if the Cardinals' timeout was successful and they can make a comeback here.
Down by 5.
Can easily turn these things around and with just only 5 points.
Alexander with the set.
Ooh, nice save.
Page with the set.
Nice.
And Jackson.
Jackson with the spike. I want to see that one again.
You know, her spikes just looks like that traditional like woo, and
Yep.
it's because she's a little shorter. She's she's only what 5'5".
She's got to get the height.
She's got to jump up there, and she's got a lot of vertical lift there. She can get up in the air. 16-11.
Allen hitting it out of bounds there.
Tapping with the pen is brought to you by James Hinkle tonight.
A little bit of music there. Nice by Jackson.
That ball was a little bit behind Jackson, but she was able to still get it over the net and now makes the score 16-12. Clinton still behind. Page with the serve.
Nice save by Mitchell.
Oh, unfortunately, she bumped that into the net. Those are so difficult to recover from. You got to let them hit the net, see where they're going to go. Sometimes they go straight down. Sometimes they kind of fling back up. 16. Oh, Brown doesn't quite bump that where she wants it to go. 18-12. And here's your serve. And here's Spike. Hendricks puts it in the corner.
Very nice.
18-13.
Now serving Kobe Jackson.
Nice save by Jackson there.
Page bumps. Brown spikes and puts
Very nice.
Puts it towards the back corner. 14-18. Clinton still behind. Jackson with her second serve here.
Nice save by Mitchell.
Hendricks doesn't spike. She just kind of flings it.
Nice. Very nice by Alexander.
Was that Alexander?
That was Alexander.
Good one by Alexander.
They're now 3 behind. They keep this going. They can get themselves tied back up or take the lead.
Jackson's third serve here. Oh, off the top of the
top. And I guess it counts. I didn't realize that counts.
Oh, yeah. I think there is some rule in there. I think it has to go a certain distance, maybe behind that white line. I think.
Nice.
Clinton on the way for the comeback here. Hey, if anybody knows, put that in the comments below, please. That way I'll go back and I'll read them. That way I'll know. Jackson, fourth serve? Is that right? Ooh, nice dig by the Chicks.
Oh, there it is. And they are tied.
All right. Clinton
what a comeback by the Cards.
Yeah, of course, the Chicks take a timeout.
Well, while we're there, we'll thank our sponsor. Who is our sponsor today there, James?
Oh,
your buddy and friend.
That'd be my buddy and my friend, my insurance agent.
Aaron
right there at
Collins.
Clinton. Aaron, the man Collins.
Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance.
You know, I've known their family all my life. We're
Very
all
nice.
from Osceola, and I grew up playing sports, mostly summer baseball with Aaron's older brothers, Justin and Justin and Eric. I'm not really for sure where Justin is. Eric is an attorney now, has an office there on the Osceola Square.
Nice. I said I've only been in this area since 2012, and then me and my wife actually moved up to my hometown in Des Moines for a little while, and then we're back here now.
I'm sure Des Moines misses you.
Well, it's mostly my family. I don't know about the city itself. I got into lots of trouble up there in my high school years.
Oh, and that one goes out of bounds. Jackson comes out. Smith comes in. Smith bumps. Page sets.
Mercedes.
Brown. Here comes the set and the spike.
Ooh.
Oh, can they get this?
And
no!
Almost.
Great effort by the Cardinals.
Great effort there by Mitchell to get it there.
But
Not quite.
unfortunately. 2018.
Nice save there
with a
by
nice
Mitchell.
dig. Paige making a great play herself. Set. They're trying to just tip it over. Smith with a great save. Paige gets it over the net. Here's the set. Spike.
Nice
Blocked by
block.
Hendrich.
Can they capitalize?
Oh.
Mitchell tries there, just could not quite get it all. Clinton take another timeout, see if they can regroup here. While we're waiting, let's go ahead and thank Jim Rasick for being not only our timeout sponsor, but our scoreboard sponsor.
If you're looking for a car, go see Jim.
Don't start singing it. It'll get
If you're
stuck in my
looking
head.
for
It'll have me stuck in my head.
If you're looking for a buy, Jim Rasick is the guy. If you're looking for a
Go see Jim.
go see Jim.
Stuck in my head. now.
On
Thank
the
you.
loop. I do that to Stacy every time.
She probably looks at you
So
like,
now you have to
"Aw."
suffer through it as well. But we do appreciate Jim Rasick.
We
He
definitely
does a
do.
lot of great things for the community as well.
He really does. I mean, was it at the 4-H?
Oh.
At the 4-H that we covered? He
No,
did
it's Ag Appreciation Dinner.
Ag Appreciation Dinner. They did a lot of donating there to the 4-H people.
Yeah. He bought a lot of hams and a lot of beef. Mitchell with the bump. Paige with tries to set.
Brown there.
Wasn't a very good set. Okay.
Can the Cardinals readjust?
Alexander.
And they do, and they get the next point.
1922. Alexander will go back to, no, it'll be Hendrich. Am I saying that right? Have I been pronouncing
believe
this
it's
for
Hendrick.
years? Hendrich.
I think.
Anyway, here's her serve. And the set. Spike.
Ooh.
Oh.
Nope.
23-19.
Serving for the Chicks, Hannah Joyce.
She's set by Paige.
Allard
Allard.
with the spike.
And they were able to recover. And
it's out.
good eye. Let it go out of bounds.
Good situational awareness there by
20-23.
Alexander to know that she can just don't touch it. It'll go right out of bounds.
Now it's Alexander's turn to serve. There's a set.
Nice
Nice
block.
block by Brown. And a little confusion on the chick side.
A little bit there. Now they're 2 points behind. If I can get there, we go.
Second serve by Alexander.
Oh, they
offset.
saved it there.
Recovery. Mitchell
Mitchell
bumps.
with the savory,
Sets.
and Maddie Alley with the spike.
Oh.
Man. Now it is match point for Pleasant Hill.
24-21.
Regardless, we cannot deny this is some good volleyball.
Oh, yeah,
right
it's
here.
been great.
Very competitive.
Very, very, very. All right. Mitchell looked like she was going to go for that, but her teammates
And again, good
get her
court.
attention quick enough to let her know, let it go.
Yep, good court awareness there by Mitchell.
22-24. Brown gets set to serve.
Oh.
Paige sets. Allard spikes, and it goes out.
And it goes out.
Oh, they're going to say that it got the fingertips. giving
Got the
Clinton-
fingertips. Nice
Yeah.
call.
They were all kind of looking at the judge like, hey, she touched that. Brown with her second serve. Oh.
Oh, and some miscommunication there. Now we have game point for both teams.
Well, no, they got to win by 2. They have to win by 2.
I mean, not game point. I'm sorry. Match. I'm getting them confused there.
Yeah, okay.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
So whoever gets the next point doesn't win. They have to win by 2.
But they will be 2-1.
Yes. Set, spike.
Oh.
Brown does not
And
know.
getting that spike by number 16 on Pleasant Hill.
this would be game point. And the ball once again, man, it's got a small bladder.
Keeps having to use the restroom, man.
Yeah, has to use the restroom. Good thing the restrooms are closed for the ball. They have different facilities for volleyball than they do for regular people.
Here we go.
Okay, and here's your serve. Well, that looks like it's going to go out of bounds. No, it does not. Brown gets it. Allard will just have to put it over, set, spike.
Oh, and that's Pleasant Hill takes it 2-1. Well, while we're waiting on game 4, let's go ahead and just give a shout out to all of our sponsors here today for everything they do for us. Man, that was quite the close game. Clinton just couldn't get it out of there. Hopefully they'll have some better luck here in game 4.
Yeah, you know what? Clinton's recoveries have been, I mean, a little, I wouldn't say lax, but they just haven't made those great recoveries like we've seen them do.
Well, from what I've noticed, they're playing just as well as they always have. I think what really, so far, just from looking at an objective point of view, giving Pleasant Hill their edge is their number 16 player. Her spikes have been very dangerous against the Cardinals. And I think it has a lot to do just with her height, but also the power she puts behind them. I think that's what helps so far, giving Pleasant Hill the edge to give them their wins.
Yeah.
Hopefully, like I said, in game 4, they'll be able to adapt to such and then try and find a way to work around that to get the points that they need to win.
I'd be willing to bet that she probably plays basketball.
Quite possibly. I mean, the height is there.
I mean, yeah. So, in fact, I don't think Clinton's got anybody that's over 6'1", do they?
They have one
No,
person that is
6'1",
6'1", which
that's
is Morgan
Hendrick.
Hendrick. Yep.
Yeah.
Everyone else is just below hitting that 6 foot level.
Yeah. So, but you know, give it to Pleasant Hill here. I mean, they're playing well together. They're doing everything that they need to do. Pretty evenly matched, really.
Really is. And like I said, Clinton are playing really, really well. Like I said, they just have that little, with the number 16 on the other side of the team is giving them just that little bit of an edge. Just a little. But you cannot take it away from Clinton. They're doing one heck of a job. And as you see there, number 2, got Mitchell there, hyping up her team, getting them ready for game 4.
Yeah, she definitely does a good job of that.
She really does. Keeping them focused, making sure they keep their eye on the ball, keep their eye on the prize, get those wins.
So let's see if we can push this to all 5 games tonight. Of course, Clinton won the first one, and now the Chicks have taken the second and third game. So if Clinton falls, if Clinton doesn't win this match, the game's over, giving the Chicks 3 games. Well, we got this little pause. Please hit that share button, let people know we're on the air.
Look at Mitchell with that dig. Look at that.
Yeah.
That was impressive. Ooh, a little bit of...
Wait a minute, shouldn't that be 4 hits?
I'm not sure.
Because a Clinton player did not touch that. Okay,
I don't know.
well, moving on. Here's your serve. Page bumps up. Brown just puts it over. Here's your set.
I'm not sure what was the call there.
Oh, I think they're saying Allard was in the net.
I don't know. I did not see her
I
hit the net.
Didn't see it either. Maybe it was she reached over and lifted the ball. And here's your serve.
Ooh,
Oh.
a little miscommunication there.
Yeah, it was a little short, and
A little bit.
both of them went for it. And so 3-0. Clinton kind of starting off on a little bit of a hole here. Here's your serve. Page set.
Matt Yeller trying to get the ball.
Brown gives it a
Brown
try.
gets it, and she gets it.
Putting Clinton on the board.
Like always, Mercedes Brown coming in clutch to help to get them the ball for the serve.
Alexander to serve. Deep serve. Here's your set. Spike
Out.
to the back, and it's out. Alexander will get a second serve, hopefully tying this matchup. Set.
Ooh, a little miscommunication there. And they got it tied up.
But Allard was paying attention and
She
just
definitely was.
whacked the ball back into the backfield. Can we say that, backfield?
Back of the court? Maybe
Back court.
court. There we go.
Yeah. See, I'm still thinking football.
Ooh, that was a good save there by Pleasant Hill.
It's a set. Allard with the
Ooh, Allard,
spike.
nice, and it is Clinton takes the lead.
4-3.
They are showing their grit and determination to tell the other team that we are not done yet. Ooh.
Smith in for the dive, just can't quite get there.
Back to serve for Pleasant Hill. Mackenzie Carlisle.
Alexander bumps it up.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that one's out.
Mitchell put a little too much on
A
that.
little bit too much mustard on that one.
Here's your serve. Smith bumps. Alexander sets. Allard spikes.
Nice save. Ooh,
And nice
wow,
recovery
nice.
by Brown.
Nice save. Very nice.
I couldn't quite see who was there. It looks like Brown
Let's-
and Allard.
Yes, it was.
the
Let's look at that again.
block.
That was very nice blocking. Like I said, they had to find a way to help stop number 16 Spike, and they found a way to do it right there.
Yeah. Sometimes it's whoever wants it more.
Exactly.
And here comes Brown's serve. Looks like they're just going to punch that over.
Nice save.
There's a spike by Jackson.
Ooh, and
A little too long there.
Oh, it looks like they got the
Oh,
fingers,
got
so
the
it was
fingertips.
it was for Clinton.
6-5. Clinton takes the lead.
Nice save. Nice save.
There's a set spike.
Nice
Brown.
save by Brown.
Allard just bumps it over.
Oh,
Ah.
a little miscommunication there. That's all right.
Yeah.
Returning for Pleasant Hill. Kylie Lloyd.
6-6 is the game.
Yes, it is.
Two games to one right now. The Chicks have the advantage. There's a bump. Alexander sets. Jackson flings it over.
Very nice by Matty Allard.
Allard sees the opening right there in front of the net and just flings it down or tips it down.
Serving Maddie Allard.
It's a little short. They bump it over. Page sets.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh. Getting some back and forth volleyball going on right now.
Yeah. Nobody could quite get a really good hand on that ball, so it just kind of rolls off everybody and out of bounds. Number 16 to serve. Oh. They yelled out, but I think Brown probably did the right thing by going after it. I think that was going to be in.
Quite possibly.
The Chicks take the lead, 8-7. Here's your serve. Mitchell. She's just going to have to put it over the net.
There you
Kind of
go.
a free play here.
Nice save there by Mitchell.
Jackson spikes.
Mitchell gets it.
Sets.
Very nice by Clinton. There's number 5 there.
Yeah, I was going to say she was all up in the net. Maybe even double hit there too. 8-8. Paige Gillen to serve. Your set, spike. Mitchell with a nice save. Alexander unfortunately is blocked. 9-8. Back and forth this game. Ashlyn Long to serve. Number 21. And here's the serve. Mitchell bumps. Page sets. Hendricks.
Ooh, and it was blocked.
Blocked and goes out of bounds, so that will be
good
Clinton.
for Clinton.
That went out of bounds on the back end of Clinton's court. Jackson serve. Oh!
Very nice by Jackson.
Gets it over. I tell you what, she's got power in her swing.
She really does.
She's got.
With her spikes and for her serves, both.
Mm-hmm. She's like 5'5". Whack!
Well, let's see. She is 5'7". So
5'7". No, I thought she was listed as 5'5".
No, let's see here. Kobe Jackson 5'7".
Okay. So I'm shaving off a few inches on her. I apologize. My bad. Page sets. Brown puts it over the net. Set, spike.
Ooh, and that was out. Very nice.
Smith thought about it, but pulled back at the last second. Mitchell to serve. Didn't quite get set for that spike there, but Brown is. Oh, and a successful block by the Chicks. 11-11. Mitchell bumps. Page sets. Allard jumps up and whacks it over and gets the point. Clinton takes the lead. How many times have we had the lead change? So.
All right, well, we will.
And here's your serve. Spike into no man's land there.
We got Mackenzie Carlisle serving here for the Chicks.
12-12, of course, the score. And here is your serve.
Oh, a little miscommunication there by the Cardinals.
Another lead change. You know, both these teams playing like they want to win.
They really, yep.
And here's your serve. Oh, they called it out, but Smith did not get the message in time. 14-12.
And the serve. There you go.
Smith bumps. Alexander sets. Allard spikes. Page sets it up for Allard.
Very nice by Maddie Allard. There we go with Mercedes Brown.
Here's a set.
Oof. Like I said, that height, for number 16, she's able to spike it pretty much straight down.
15-13. Brown sets. Alexander set, sorry.
Yep. Blocked by number 16. Pleasant Hill serve.
Brown bumps. Alexander sets. And Jackson tries to fingertip it over, but I think she was a little off on her timing there. Of course, Coach Turner calls timeout, let the girls regroup. That will make Golden Valley or Jim Rasick or Golden Valley, who we got here?
I believe it would be Jim Rasick.
Jim Rasick?
For
Jim
the
Rasick
timeout
for
sponsor.
Timeout sponsor, of course. Of course, he's right there on 7 Highway. Runs around Clinton. They just built that just a few years ago, maybe 5 years ago.
I believe so.
Yeah, they've been kind of doing a phase. First, they put up, I think, the Chrysler side first, and then they put the GMC building up right next to it.
He's got great deals on his cars, but like I said, one of the biggest things I love that he does is they do so much for the community.
Oh, yeah.
So much for the community.
Absolutely. Involved in Glory Days and, helps out Main Street as well. Of course, yesterday they had the vitality meeting for Main Street, which I did not make because I was working. And here's your serve. Of course, Jim Rasick is usually at those meetings. Point I'm trying to get to. Oh,
very nice.
I would put that over, and the Chicks were not able to recover.
Clinton is not giving up yet.
17-14. Now, she could do a lot with her serves.
She really can.
This one, a little short. Nice dig.
Ooh.
But 18-14.
18-14.
Hendrich went up to block that, and it just
didn't quite get there.
Didn't quite there. No, not at all. Fortunately, you get it next time, girl. Out. 18-15. Paige Gilland to serve.
Cardinals are down by 3. Can they make their comeback here? Oh, very nice. That's a good start.
That one, if she let that go, that might have gone out. But, that's what you do. You hit it back there where it's hard to make that decision. Sets up, number 16.
Good save there by Brown.
Jackson. They will make the recovery here. Brown sets. Oh, a little bit of
miscommunication there.
Yeah.
But they're able to recover.
Page. Alexander.
Jackson. And it's in. Very nice.
Wow. Very
Jackson
well done.
Coming in clutch.
Ball wanting to take another bathroom break, but Paige says no.
We are playing volleyball.
Just like my dad when we were a kid. No, you can hold it. I hated long road trips. It's out.
And they are tied. I don't mind long road trips. I do okay. Just don't drink as much water.
Yeah. Well, my father was... Okay, here, we'll go back to action here.
We'll talk about him afterwards.
Let's talk about my dad later. I love my dad. Leave me alone. And
very
spike.
Nice.
Hendrich.
That was number 4. Or was that number 4 or was that Hendrich?
That was Hendrich.
Oh, number 5. I apologize. Very good, and Clinton takes the lead.
19-18.
Clinton is not giving up. They want this win.
They're not going down 3 in a row. Jackson.
Ooh,
nice dig by the Chicks.
Nice dig by Pleasant Hill.
Nice block by Clinton.
Very nice.
That's the thing. If a girl that's 6'7",
yep.
if you hit it at her feet, she can't get down there in time to knock the ball back at you. Okay, 2018.
While we're here to take timeout, we will thank Golden Valley Memorial for being a sponsor for timeout.
Yes. And I believe their new rehab place that they're put in the old Aldi's.
Yep, it's right across the street.
Right across the street from their main facility. So I seen the new signs were up and everything as we were leaving town today.
New way to get into the entrance, the entranceway, new driveway there.
You know, I'm so glad to see that opening up. I just don't want to need it. Here's the serve. Set.
Nice save by Mitchell.
Yeah, it's not going to go over. 19-20. Clinton is in the lead. This has been back and forth.
This really has. This has been
Yeah.
a great game
Yeah.
to watch all around.
Chicks did pull ahead, but now Clinton is back in the lead. Mitchell bumps. Page sets. Hendrich with the spike.
Ooh,
There's a spike from the back.
nice save by Brown. And that's
No.
out. Oh,
We have a tie ball game.
tie ball game.
Again. A tie ball
It's
game.
quite the game. Guys, if you're liking this game and you're liking our commentary, please hit that like button.
Even if you don't like the commentary, hit that like button.
It's still the same thing. Yes, exactly.
Oh,
Oh,
Page sets. Alexander.
very
Oh,
nice by
no.
Alexander.
You know, you don't see her spike very often,
Nope.
but she can get the job done.
Proves it
Yeah.
right there. Proves it right there.
One other thing I'll point out, Clinton is in a new conference, and this is a conference game, so this means a little more. Here's the spike.
Oh, not quite there.
Jackson, a little off, and we have a tie ball game once again. Jackson will come out, Smith will come in. Smith and Mitchell in the back, ready to bump the ball. Alexander giving him some instruction here. A little out of control, but
Ooh. Oh, goes over.
yeah. Free ball. They set.
Setting it for
Brown.
Brown. And
Off
it
the
hits off the
hands.
fingers, and Clinton gets the point.
20.
Nice
and we have
spike
another
by Mercedes
lead
Brown.
change once again. Mitchell serve.
Oh. Such a close game. This is a nail biter, folks.
Yeah. And this could be for the night too. Clinton doesn't win this. And here's your serve. There's a set. Brown spikes. Oh,
Nice
Allard
there
with
by
a nice
Maddie Allard.
block. But Chicks do recover.
There by Allard.
Oh,
There you go. Very nice recovery there by
Yeah.
Mitchell.
looked like it was going to be long.
Oh,
but
and
no.
it's out.
Out
Oh, man.
23-22.
Oh, wait.
Are they saying it got off the hands?
I'm not sure.
Looks like it.
Looks like it. Well, got to change that there on the scoreboard.
See, that's why it went out of bounds, is because it came off the top of their fingers.
Gotcha.
So, here's your serve. Alexander. Set. Spike.
Nice save
Smith
there.
handles it.
Maddie Allard going. Oh, nope, just a
Oh.
little bit.
A little trickery here. Spike.
Nice save.
Smith. Alexander. Brown to whack it. Mitchell sets, or bumps, sets.
Ooh, almost got it there. Nice save. Oh, dang. Well,
We have a tie ball game. Again. How many times have we
Again.
said that? I'm just going to start saying ditto.
yeah. Here we go. Pleasant Hill to serve. Oh. Mitchell tried but didn't quite get there. And I believe this is
Yeah.
this match and game point.
This will be game point.
Oh, man.
So Coach Turner wisely takes timeout, regroup the girls. They've been playing so well here
Yep.
in this match.
Real quick, we do want to thank Aaron Collins with Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance.
Aaron, can I
Being
get
a
some
sponsor.
insurance on this game to guarantee that our girls will win? He probably would sell that to me.
He'd find a way. He'd find a way.
Yeah. When I go to cash it in, you'd be like, that was a joke.
But we do appreciate him being a timeout sponsor. He's
And, you know, man, this has been some great volleyball tonight.
This
I mean,
really
this
has.
been just I'm sitting here and I'm literally sitting on the edge of my seat.
Me too, but also I am producing, so I gotta be on the edge of my seat here to follow along what's going on. But this is definitely on the edge of your seat kind of game.
Yeah. I get nervous. I tap pins. You can probably hear that. You're hearing a lot of tapping tonight.
Here we go for the game and match point. Pleasant Hill serving.
Mitchell
with the save. And they got it, and they're 20. Ditto. 24-24.
Exactly. Ditto.
Now, will this be the game point for Clinton as well, to at least go to tie 2-2?
You got to win by 2. You got to.
Well, I mean, that's what I mean. Like, they're going, if they get this, they'll be tied 2-2 games.
2-2. That's right. Okay. Yes, you're right. We'll go into sudden death.
Here we go for
serve.
Mitchell. Or sorry, Brown. Oh!
So this will be game
point. This will be game point for Pleasant Hill.
She used that height and just kind of tapped the ball over where no one was. Once again, my nervous pin tapping you can hear in the background. And here's your serve. Brown bumps it
there.
up. Oh, goes into the net.
No.
And that will be your ball game.
That will be the game, folks. Even though Clinton lost, they played their hearts out. They played one heck of a game. We cannot take it away from them. They were neck and neck with them the whole time.
All right. Well, Clinton does win the first game, and then Pleasant Hill comes back and wins 3 in a row, giving them the night. So disappointing. I didn't expect this. I kind of wanted to see them come up here and win this game. Clinton now falls 3 in a row.
Man.
Yeah.
3 games in a row they've lost, huh?
Yes.
Well,
but this is, hey.
Well, you said it was a new conference too, right?
Yeah, this conference game, so it makes everybody play harder because, that does make a difference in the conference matchups.
Definitely.
So, anyway.
Well, even though they're down, they've lost 3 games in a row. Hopefully they'll be able to regroup. And you know who they're playing next?
Ah, man. You would ask that.
I apologize, man.
You know, it changes. It doesn't matter.
It's true.
It'll be different next week.
Very true.
So
well, hopefully, this take the weekend. Hopefully they'll be able to recuperate, regroup. Maybe they'll be able to come back with a win for the next game. But I was still impressed with them all the way. Like I said, they played their hearts up. But I got to give it to Pleasant Hill's number 16. She was kind of the standout of the Pleasant Hill team. Yeah,
and neither team at any point, even when they were down, gave up.
Nope.
They all played with spirit and heart and in an appropriate manner, of course. Well,
I would say for Clinton, they lost, but they should be proud of that loss. They played their hearts out. I was very impressed with how hard they worked.
Well, sometimes the ball bounces the wrong way.
That's true.
All right. Well, my name's James Hinkle, and this is Josh Williams, who has been producing tonight. He's been switching all the cameras around. I want to say thank you to all our sponsors, of course. Thank you for watching. We will be back for more volleyball soon. It might be soccer. I think next Tuesday we're actually doing soccer.
Okay.
That game was canceled due to COVID, and I believe next Tuesday is senior night for Clinton. I can't remember who they're playing.
This will be fun to watch. I love watching soccer.
Yeah, soccer. So we will be there for that. Until then, James Hinkle, Josh, Sounds Like Videos, thank you for watching.
Have a good night, everybody.
Aaron Collins, Missouri Farm Bureau. Jim Rasick, Auto Group. Sugarfoot Barbecue. Remax, Truman Lake. Golden Valley Memorial Healthcare, Integrity Floors, The Landmark Restaurant, Clark Tire, C-Squared Embroidery and Screen Printing, Real-Time Photography, Primitive Old Crow and Winery, Bernard Tax and Bookkeeping, Laura Anstein, Anstein Realty and Auction, Creative Paint and Supply.